Welcome to today's edition of the Transfer Talk. There is some massive news involving Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain and Eden Hazard. Ooh. But first, I hear that we could be signing another left-back.
Yes, you're hearing correctly, Rory. Alex Telles is the name. You may remember it from the summer.
Certainly do.
I think we had a £5 million bid rejected in the summer before we went in and got Baba Rahman. And news is that we are sniffing around him again. He's still on Galatasaray's books, but he's currently on loan at Inter Milan and doing a very, very good job. Inter Milan are riding high in Serie A at the moment.
This is disastrous from our board, isn't it? Because we had the opportunity of signing either Rahman or Telles.
I think so. We
opted for Rahman, spent an awful lot of money on Rahman.
Yeah.
And haven't really played him and now going back in for another player.
Back in for him, basically, yeah. So Telles' agent has said that the Chelsea move could very much be back on as of this week. So keep your eyes peeled on that one. Potentially a new left-back.
This would spell curtains for Baba Rahman, wouldn't it?
Well, you'd think so. I mean, Baba's not getting into the team currently, is he?
No.
And if we're then bringing in
another
this Brazilian left-back who, by all accounts, is absolutely must.
Shambolic.
It's really knocking old Baba down the pecking order.
Yeah, not good at all. Any other news? Anybody else?
Lavezzi, Ezequiel Lavezzi, Argentinian winger, forward.
Playboy, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Good player. I remember he played very well against us a few years ago on the run to the glory of Munich.
Yes, in his Napoli days. So now he's at PSG, and according to his agent, Chelsea are going to be holding talks on Thursday to talk about bringing him to Stamford Bridge. Now he's 30 years old. He's getting on a little bit. He's not, in that young bracket. So maybe that will be reflected in the price tag. I don't know what sort of money.
I would actually welcome him in. I think he's a gifted player. I think he's had his issues, but I think he's a very good player. And we need reinforcements up front. We need reinforcements of forward-thinking players. So this is one I would support.
Yeah, is he an out-and-out? Is he not an out-and-out striker?
No, I don't think. But I think he could lead a line if necessary. Okay. I don't think that's necessarily his forte, but I think he could. I wouldn't mind this deal happening.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, I'd be a fan of this one. Fingers crossed.
Nice.
The other one that's very, very interesting and is getting a lot of talk in the press here in England is Eden Hazard is looking like he's off. Eden Hazard, and it's going to be a tug of war between Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid.
Yes, it's not looking good, mate. Apparently, it's in today's papers that Hazard has, behind closed doors, even though it's all over the papers, behind closed doors has been telling his friends that he wants to leave Chelsea.
There's no surprise here because Zinedine Zidane has been a long-term open admirer of Hazard. I think he said that after Ronaldo and Messi, the player he derives most pleasure from watching is Eden Hazard.
Yeah, and
so it's not surprising that that's the problem, isn't it? I think that when Real Madrid are after you, unless you're have a particular loyalty to a club, if Real Madrid come calling, it's a very appealing thing. Yeah. And then when certainly the best player I've ever seen play the game is managing that club, it becomes the dream scenario, doesn't it, for a player?
It does become a tricky invitation to turn down.
But PSG are also rocking the boat, and the dream from a Chelsea fan's perspective, if he's going to leave, the dream is that we hold on to him. I think we've already sacked the best manager in the world. I think it would be insane to sell potentially the best player in the world. So I hope we keep hold of him. But if we don't, the dream scenario from a Chelsea fan's perspective is that there's a tug of war and the price goes up and up and up.
Yeah, and we're talking big money here. So initial fee of about 70 million is being talked about at the moment, but in every report I've read, if Chelsea do sell Hazard, we're going to slap a 90 million price tag on.
Well, I think that would sound pretty fair enough. I think it's a bargain. He's 24 years old. And also, you've got to remember, PSG paid 50 million for David Luiz.
Yeah.
If you're paying 50 million for Luiz, buying the last year's player of the season, like Premier League player of the season, he's certainly worth more than Luiz.
And, he's potentially got,
he's got a decade,
a long stint ahead of him, hasn't he?
And I did say a long time ago that I felt like he had a Ballon d'Or in him, and I stand by that statement. Although some performances this season may make me look slightly foolish. But yeah, comment below. Let us know what you think of that. Would you sell Hazard? I mean, I hope we keep hold of him. It seems insane to let a player of his calibre go, but
absolutely,
it's looking like it's going to happen. So not the best news we could have hoped for. As always, comment below, and if you enjoyed this video, why not click the subscribe button? Go on, you Blues. Welcome to the Chelsea Fans Channel, and it is time for the Transfer Talk. Jack, I hear you have some very, very big news for us.